Hello and welcome back. We have a model here that uses a palette consisting of both solid regions and patterned regions. In this guide, we'll demonstrate how to replace a patterned region with a different pattern. Normally, when working with this type of texture, you would use the Pattern Texture Palette workflow. However, this time we'll use the gradient workflow because all texture injection is done using this workflow. Once we successfully replace the pattern, we can build our new texture and return to the Pattern Texture Palette workflow to recolor it. So let's get started. First, to reference the tank, make sure we use multi-object referencing. This is important because this model contains several objects that utilize the same material of interest. Now, make sure Originally Solid Converting to Gradient mode is deselected, and then click the Get Colors button to process the texture. Notice that no color regions were found. This is because our gradient processing algorithm detected no gradient regions. This means everything worked perfectly, as our model does not contain any gradients. But we still want to create a new gradient region, and we do this manually. This will be the region that we will inject our new pattern into. We do this by creating a new rectangle on the texture preview by clicking and dragging while holding down the Shift key. Next, we click on Add New Region. After creating the area, you can further adjust the size of the region by modifying the bounds to ensure it fully encompasses the desired area for pattern injection. Now, we're ready to inject our pattern. There are several ways to do this. We can use a pattern texture that we have. We could also utilize our integrated OpenAI features if you have an OpenAI account. Or we can use one of our many random pattern generation algorithms. For simplicity, we'll use a random pattern generation algorithm in this video. Now that we have a new pattern we're satisfied with, we can build and assign the new texture to our tank. To test that this worked properly, let's try repainting the tank using the Pattern Texture workflow. Just a final note, the Pattern Texture Palette workflow primarily works with solid patterns, even if they may be considered slightly dirty, like the one we just overrode. In our case, the pattern we just injected isn't just solid, it's actually 100% clean because it was generated mathematically. This means it should contain no noise, which is usually the result of compression or smoothing algorithms. And because this is a clean pattern, it will not matter whether we use PFC or PFVC technology to process the generated palette. For more details, please refer to the Pattern Workflow Guide or the documentation.